Roll up gas.
Oh, shit.
Yes, sir.
We back.
It's time to start cussing and yelling at people.
Don't you do it, big fella.
All right, I won't do it. I'm holding it in.
Don't do it.
We're going to talk about nothing but Jesus and the children.
Keep Jesus' name out your
don't.
fucking mouth.
God damn it.
I love Jesus.
Sorry, folks. I had to give you a little sneak peek.
Wrong button. Side-eye.
You're fired.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hey, didn't know you there, folks. Welcome on back into the old podcast.
Quincy's been fired 37 times.
It's your boy, Chef Crespo the GOAT. You know, we had to let that nigga Q Dukes go. That nigga was fucking up, you know.
We had to let him go. Oh, wait,
If
he's
that nigga
back.
tries to file for unemployment, we gonna block it.
We're going to say he got mad and left.
you niggas can't do this shit without me. Come on now.
That nigga was smoking Reggie Raps in the back of a U-Haul van.
That's what I say when I'm at Kobe's mama's house.
No, we are the trifecta, though. But, you know,
We're here. Who's ready to get loud and ratchet?
Loud and ratchet.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to get loud and
ready
ratchet.
to have a good time this evening.
What are we going to talk about?
Got the sun shining.
Man, you know,
Rays of
Jesus is with us. Jesus.
justice. Rays of justice.
Oh.
Nope. Wrong way.
It's my power. Man.
All right. As much as I fucking don't want to talk about this shit because that's what they fucking
Tyreek wants
what they want
No.
us to talk about, then this is the whole reason the shit happened. I
What's that?
would say, but this fucking slap heard round the world, as they say.
Slap the taste out that nigga mouth.
No, he didn't.
No, he did not.
Stop sucking Will Smith's dick.
Getting jiggy with it. Na 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 na.
But my thing, though, is like,
Get
one,
slappy with it.
Will Smith is pretty bigger than Chris Rock. Two, it looked fucking fake. But if it was real, you slap like a bitch.
I mean, he really slapped him. I don't.
Yeah.
I think he really connected,
But
but
He
it looks
slapped him.
it looks staged to me.
looked-
I'm having
he
a hard time.
slapped him like WWE.
I'm not 100% certain.
All I know is
obviously,
the police got involved, and Chris Rock said he wasn't pressing
the
charges.
police got involved in what?
That they received a report that there had been an assault at the Oscars. and
If you're watching television, you could have seen this.
facts.
But my thing, though, is like,
Okay, but Chris Rock didn't press charges, so
Yeah.
there was no assault.
It's past to you, Marcus.
they
But-
both fight in the octagon.
Here's the thing, though. It seemed
Chris Rock might beat his ass.
staged.
Yeah.
I mean, it could easily be set up like, all right, I'm gonna walk up on stage. Like, I mean, I don't know. They just let people walk on stage and shit like that.
That's
You
what
know,
I'm saying.
I mean,
like,
I
there's
guess
security around the stage. That's what I would have figured. They just let
Yeah,
Will Smith
but
walk.
It's Will Smith,
but it's Will
but
Smith, though.
still.
Like if another high profile guy is walking on stage, no one does anything.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
if he slapped him, don't you think somebody would have came out or said something? Because they even let him back on stage afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, bro. Like my thing is like, okay, so what if like, I don't know who's a fuck nigga actor.
Alec Baldwin.
Right, we'll go with Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin walks on stage and slaps Chris Rock. You think he gets tackled by 30 people?
Probably. Or do you think Chris Rock just sits there and does nothing and takes it? Or do you think he like
Chris
tries
Rock-
to slap him back
Chris
or
Rock
tries
tried-
to punch him
Chris
or
Rock
grab
tried to get his
him?
back. That's what I thought. I thought he's gonna come behind him, but I don't know. You know, like I said, who gives a fuck? Honestly, I didn't even know the Oscars were on last night till I got up
Exactly.
this morning.
I mean, and that's why
and I saw
this
the
happened.
title, and I was like, no fucking way. And I watched it, and I was like, oh shit, that was pretty entertaining.
no.
You didn't think it was entertaining?
No, because
I thought it was fucking hilarious.
It seems like, I mean, you're falling for the trick. That's what it is.
To think that was funny, I'm not gonna watch the Oscars next year. I don't give a fuck. I just thought.
I mean, we're all falling for it, even as I acknowledge it. We're talking about the Oscars right now.
it was a big event. It was a big.
No,
thing that
it's
happened.
not. It's a meaningless, pointless circle jerk of millionaires fucking jacking each other off, patting
Not
each other on the back.
Oscars in itself, the fact that Will Smith got on stage and smacked the shit out of fucking Chris Rock. That was an event that transpired last night.
It's a fake, a more than likely fake staged event
I don't think it was
to
fake.
generate interest in the Oscars.
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, yeah, violence normally gets things going.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody's like, oh my God, Will Smith slaps Chris Rock. Holy shit.
Now, if he would have went on stage and gave him a Hurricane Rana, then I might have been like, what the fuck is going
if maybe
on?
a fight broke out, like if Will Smith
Yeah.
slaps Chris Rock and then Chris Rock throws a punch and then there's a scuffle
Yeah.
and they get
And then
broken up and
security breaks
escort.
it up.
Okay, then that seems more
Because,
realistic.
big fella, if I get out of my chair and I walk on anywhere and
It's a
slap
fight,
the shit out of you,
regardless. Especially if I'm a comedian and I'm saying something and you should know it's a fucking joke.
Yeah.
It's not like malice, and it wasn't anything
Yeah.
bad he said. Your wife doesn't have hair,
And
That's the joke.
and that's
and
to the
so
point
Yeah,
that you
it's
made
not-
earlier.
You
like,
need
he could-
violence for that?
He could have made the joke about his wife fucking around, getting in an entanglement. You
dude,
know what I'm saying?
everybody's made that joke.
exactly
Everybody
Like, I think
about you being a fucking
Like,
cuck.
I think the only time you come on stage, like in a comedian, comedian talking shit, is if it's not funny. And like if he was just like if she doesn't have cancer or anything, but he was like, haha, your wife's dying. of
Even if
cancer."
she did.
But I'm saying though, like without having like a funny punchline, like
I mean, yes, but
So-
it's a comedy. Like you got to be funny, nigga.
if he was
Like,
trying to be funny, though, that's
Well,
the point. Even if it
even-
wasn't
Exactly,
funny,
man. That was real. That's what I said. That shit was real as fuck. I was like, God damn.
bro, that's
it was a
what-
real
hey,
slap. I don't think it wasn't a real slap, but I am not convinced that it wasn't a staged event.
right? Because I mean, anybody
Like Will Smith and Chris Rock talked to each other before this happened
like
and
if,
knew it was
if
going to
you,
happen.
If I was a millionaire and you're a
know about all
millionaire and
that.
you're like, hey, I'm gonna give you
I
a bunch of
doubt that.
money.
He
I'm gonna
barely
slap
slapped him. He didn't slap the hell out of that dude.
Yeah, he did.
It didn't do anything.
That nigga,
Chris Rock
that nigga rocked. He
stood there. He was like,
just-
okay.
nigga had a-
Bro,
he ate
the
that motherfucker.
Stockton slap is
Yeah.
tougher than that.
That's what I'm saying. Like Nate Diaz slapped Dana White way harder. In that video, you remember that video where Dana White let Nate Diaz slap him? Like Nate Diaz slapped the shit. That's slapping the hell out of somebody. You know what I'm saying? Chris Rock got a little.
Okay,
Got a
so this
little
brings me
beat.
to the question before we jump off of this topic. Jada Pinkett Smith, Q Dukes, you smashing or not?
For the story and to piss off Will Smith, yeah.
You gonna make him watch? You mean the corner cry?
bald head or no bald head,
I mean, preferably with hair.
like wig.
She gonna put a,
Yeah,
she gonna put a wig on.
that's my point too. If you're so concerned about your wife being bald or people making jokes or whatever, bitch, wear a wig. Or why is your whole family wearing the same haircut
gonna
in
smash?
solidarity or whatever the fuck?
I'd have her wear a clown wig.
You'd have to wear a clown wig.
Yeah, just to have fun.
I'd have her fucking wear a wig. Yeah, Will Smith is a fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah, here's the two scenarios. Either it's real and Will Smith is a lost his mind cuck bitch, or it's fake and he's just trying to do some fucking publicity stunt bullshit to try to generate views for the Oscars.
because bro, like
So-
if you watch, like I know we talked about it before we started doing this, but the the ESPYs, like with sports,
yeah,
they had fucking god damn it, I can't remember his fucking name from Key and Peele.
Keegan Michael
Keegan?
Key.
Yeah, they had him hosting it.
You said Jordan Keegan.
Or Jordan Peele.
No, not Jordan Peele, the other one.
Keegan-Michael
They
Key.
had him doing it. And bro, he was telling like way crazier jokes to people, like about losing and fucking up and you get injured and all this shit. And dude, everyone laughed. And everyone was
Because
cool.
it's jokes.
Everyone
yeah.
was having fun. But
So that's the thing. If it was real and Will Smith really got that upset about a weak joke, like it was not like a joke that's like, oh my god,
Because,
he got her.
I mean,
the
and-
G.I.
and-
Jane 2.
and
Oh
like-
my god.
and like you said, like
Weak joke. I
what
mean,
if it's somebody bigger and stronger on stage? Does he do that same thing?
no. Or what if it's Amy Schumer that says that joke on stage? You gonna walk up and slap Amy Schumer in the face?
If he gave her a double
I
arm
would give him more
DDT
props if he did.
If he gave her a double arm DDT, he's
That'd be
just,
tight.
Wow, and she's just like, ow. I'd be like,
All right.
ah.
He's
Amy
a woman
Schumer,
beater.
smash or no?
Smash or no? For
Who the fuck
fun?
is Amy Schumer?
Yeah, fuck it.
Pull up a picture. Who's Amy Schumer?
That bitch
You
is
know Amy
crazy,
Schumer.
bro. That bitch is nuts. And I think she was stealing jokes and doing a bunch of other fucked up shit.
Oh, she was still in jokes.
She's annoying as fuck.
She was accused of joke thievery,
Kind of like what's his Carlos
like
Mencia.
Carlos Mencia. Let's find an accurate picture of
I
this
know who
bitch.
that bitch is. Okay. I didn't think she was that funny.
No. Hold
Basic-
on.
basic
Wait
white
for
lady.
it. I mean,
Basic-
not really even
hey,
basic. Like kind of
They said
like.
she thick.
I mean, kind of. Yeah, she's thick, but
I'd smash
I mean, yeah,
just for
but for the story, but
just for a one-time thing.
then you wake up and she's like, "Hey, good morning."
I love you.
First
You
of
know what I'm
all-
saying?
First of all, I wouldn't get to the point where she could tell me good morning.
You stayed the night. You smashed.
That doesn't mean I have to stay, do I?
Yep, you gotta stay the night. You gotta go to sleep. She knocks you out.
It's like 60 days in.
Yep.
Gotta stay.
She's like, "Hey,
Fuck.
so I was thinking maybe we could get engaged.
I'd be like, we
I
can't.
think I love
I'd be
you."
like, okay, look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a list of demands. Y'all getting 30/90s.
All right, bet. Do
Nah,
make it do what
man.
it do, Marcus.
I want the new. Just send me a new Q50S.
I'm just gonna send you a gift card for a sneaker store.
Send you a gift card for fucking McDonald's.
I'll flip that.
Flip that. Oh my god.
But yeah, that shit's fucking retarded.
Yeah, Ben. Young Amy is nice, but we don't have a time machine, so
Ben wants to fuck young Amy Schumer before she ate too many McDoubles,
That bitch
her-
ate all the McDoubles.
and her chin started popping out doubles.
start having McDouble chin.
She had it
Oh, my God.
because she ate so many McDoubles.
She's like, look at
So
me.
who's crazier, Kanye or Will Smith?
Kanye.
Okay. Just wanted to get
We
a
can
quick,
all
Yeah.
quick verses.
Like
Yeah.
I said, I think Will Smith as
Will Smith is crazy. He's stupid, but
as a person, I think
Yeah.
Will Smith, like as an actor, I guess I like his movies and
I mean,
and things like that.
here's the thing though. When was the last good Will Smith movie you seen?
I Am Legend.
I am
Exact-
legend.
and-
Oh, wait,
and
wait,
when-
wait,
when was that?
Concussion. Concussion was good too, though. Concussion
Well,
was good.
My favorite, I guess. The last
No,
one
the most recent
was
Will Smith movie that
Yeah.
you've seen where you're like, that's a good movie.
When did Pursuit of Happiness come up? 20.
That was 2006. What about that one movie on Netflix? That Bright movie. That was
That
kind of
movie
cool.
was whack.
I
You didn't
liked,
like that?
I liked
I
Bright.
thought it was cool.
I liked it.
Okay, well, if
It
you-
wasn't like, damn, you ain't seen Bright. You got to see
Okay.
Bright. And it
All
was.
right.
It's not that this necessarily matters, but critically, it didn't do very well either. A lot of
Well,
people
I
didn't
would say
like it.
Concussion. Then that was the last good Will Smith movie.
I liked that.
What
one.
year
was
was
recent.
that?
That was like 2015. I think.
Yeah, when he did the movie about the NFL, like hiding.
I think
I
that
never
was like-
seen that
I
one.
think
it
that
was good. It was a good ass movie.
But I Am Legend was the best.
that's my favorite one.
And-
hands
My
down.
point though is it's
2000.
been a long
Hey, but
time.
First
Yeah.
Men in Black though. Come on, we was kids when that.
Yes,
came
but
out.
that's forever ago.
That was 99.
It's been a long
know.
time
96.
since Will Smith has been tight. Because even in that movie Concussion, Will Smith isn't fucking cool in that movie. I haven't seen
That's
it.
just a good movie.
But he's just some dude. He's like a fucking
Doctor, yeah.
a doctor guy.
But in-
He's not fucking. It's not Men in Black. He's not
Zombies.
funny in that movie. It's not a movie where it's like, damn, you ain't seen Concussion. Oh my god,
iRobot.
Concussion's so tight.
iRobot.
iRobot was tight, but that's
I liked that one.
20 years ago. Maybe what? When was it?
iRobot came out in like 2007, 2008.
Nah, that was like, was it?
Or maybe it was 04.
I mean, it was a while.
Yeah, it
That's what I'm
was
saying.
wild. You're right.
It's been 10 plus years
Yeah.
since Will Smith has done anything tight.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Will Smith is cool. I mean, he's not one of my favorite actors, but
After Earth was trash.
yeah.
The
that
Jaden
was-
Smith
That was
movie.
trash. Yeah.
Nigga, we talking about. Let's talk
After
about
Earth.
some.
Oh,
good
After Earth
actors.
wasn't trash, but it was
It
not.
was,
It was
trash.
trash.
That movie was.
And once
ass.
again, like I said, this doesn't necessarily matter, but critically, it
movie is
it
ass.
did terrible.
So, how good did his new movie do? Where he plays Venus and Serena's dad. Do you know?
won an Oscar for it.
What
He's
movie?
So
what movie is that?
he
King
just
Richard.
came
It was
out.
on HBO Max. It
Yeah,
was. I didn't watch
just-
it all, but
it just came
was good.
out, and he plays Serena and
Hold on.
he plays Serena and Venus's dad. And it just tells the story of those two, and yeah, it's called King Richard.
I watched like the first half of it, then I fucking fell asleep because I was high as fuck. But I mean, it was cool. Like he like basically took his daughters
Hold
to
on.
the court, only tennis court that was in the hood, like in Compton and shit.
Yeah. I remember.
Okay, so how you said how good was that movie? You said
King Richard.
yeah,
It was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
How good was the new Mortal Kombat movie?
Oh, that was my shit though. I mean,
Right.
But come on. That resonates differently with me. King Richard is one of those movies.
Okay, hold
King
on.
Richard is one of those movies kinda
hold on.
Like The Help. Like you watch it one time, like damn, that was a good ass movie. But it's not one of those movies like you want to watch over and over again. Like,
But do
Mortal
you
Kombat.
see the difference in your response to those two questions?
Because I'm a fucking
No.
I don't want to watch a movie about Venus and Serena all the time. Like I watched it
okay.
one time, like damn, that was cool.
Further proving my point.
Yeah.
The movie was not that fucking good. You're like, oh, it was good. It was kind of, you're trying to like justify and be like, yeah, you're trying to
said-
convince yourself that it was good.
You didn't listen.
But
you
when I
completely-
asked you about Mortal Kombat,
completely
oh, that was my
overstepped what I
shit.
just said.
That was
you
my
completely
shit.
overstepped what I just said. I said it's a good movie. It's like kind of like the movie like The Help. You watch it one time, like damn, that was a good ass movie.
No.
But it's not a movie that you want to watch over and over again.
It is not good.
It is good.
No, it's not.
Okay.
If it's not,
That's your opinion. My opinion is that I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was good
but it's not worth rewatching
because it's not necessarily my type of genre movie.
because
that
you
I
don't
seek
like
after.
it. But you would, if something you like, you would. If
I watch all kinds of movies that aren't necessarily my genre. I watch shit with my woman all the time that
and you don't
necessarily ain't my cup-
like them, you would never seek out and go be like, be by yourself and be like, let me put this movie on.
Yeah.
Your girl chooses it and you sit through it because you love her.
Right.
So you're like, all right, I'll suffer through this. It's not that bad. And I can maybe try to convince myself that I like it,
So,
which is what you're doing.
have you seen the movie Old yet?
Yeah, Wild Wild West was tight,
seen
Yeah,
that.
Wild
but that
West
was
the shit. That was in '96.
forever ago.
Oh wow. Well,
Have you guys seen the preview for Old? It's an M Night Shyamalan movie.
that's one of them on the
M. Night
fucking beach, right?
Shyamalan Ding Dong movie.
Yeah, it's where they're on the beach.
I haven't seen it yet.
So
was it good?
they're it was pretty good. They're on the beach and they're on this like resort, and I don't know, it's like some spiritual caves or some shit. But
Like,
you age every 30 minutes you age a year.
Oh,
Fuck that.
shit.
So in a day you age 50 years essentially.
Nah, I'm cool on that.
I mean, dude, the last
And they got to figure out how to get out of there and everything. It's pretty good.
Will Smith movie I even seen
I Am Legend.
was
That was in 2000.
Hancock, 2008.
That was
Wait,
pretty good
when
too.
did I Am Legend
I like
come out?
Hancock.
Wasn't it 10? Or
I Am
04?
Legend
05? That one
is
way off.
2007.
Was it 7?
2007.
Where is it?
That was
I Am
way
Legend
off.
2007.
Where's it at? I don't see it on here. On his IMDb, it's got to be here. I mean, I believe you or whatever, but I'm just trying to find it.
I
Yeah,
remember because
I'm not a huge fan of-
But I mean, okay, Hancock was 2008. I mean, fucking After Earth was 2013. I mean, and he was producer on Karate Kid. I guess the Karate Kid movie with Jackie Chan.
yeah.
Yeah, this,
That was cool. It's not like, damn, that was a dope movie or anything like that.
yeah, Will Smith movies. I'm just kind of.
But something with him actually in it. After
Suicide Squad. He played a decent character in Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad was ass.
The movie was ass, yeah, but he played a decent character.
Yeah, but
Fuck
that
yeah.
movie sucked.
I like Suicide
The
Squad.
movie
did.
sucked. Like it wasn't. They just completely ignored the whole fucking story
That's why I
of
like.
the shit.
I don't know. I like watching a lot of like Denzel movies.
Denzel's tight.
That's
Denzel. When has he done anything whack?
Bro, I watch.
You wouldn't see
fucking-
Denzel
Not
doing
never.
this bitch shit.
Like I watch The Equalizer all the time.
Right.
Like that movie's dope as fuck.
Yeah. What are you over there eating? Them potato chips? Stop eating them potato chips,
Will
fat
Smith-
boy.
Will Smith's a bitch.
You dying on this floor over $8,900.
Fucking Aladdin. Yeah,
oh,
come on now.
No, I forgot.
Don't
about
even-
that.
Ben, I'm gonna need you to log off for 10 minutes and
Yeah.
take a lap around your house.
But
Come on now.
who did more bomb movies? Was it Will Smith or Eddie Murphy? Because I'd have to say it's Eddie Murphy by a long shot. Eddie Murphy put out a slew of shitty ass movies.
Like what?
Fucking Pluto Nash, The Adventures.
I
of
think Pluto Nash did well, and that's not. I haven't seen it. I can't
What's
tell
that-
you anything
what's that
about it
one?
necessarily.
Norbit.
Nor, but that movie is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Norbit's-
The movie's hilarious.
I love.
just
I didn't
thinking
say
of-
that.
I was thinking of
That's what I'm saying. What are you talking
10,000
about?
Words. He had a bunch of fucking stupid ass movies that were like, nigga, what the fuck? You just
Yeah.
want that bag, huh?
He had a couple of movies, but everybody does that, like to a degree.
I don't think so.
'Cause, like,
I mean, let's look up Eddie Murphy's IMDb.
Oh, I know the last good movie Will Smith put out. Bad Boys for Life.
No, did you go see that?
Fuck yeah, I went to go
No.
see that. I went to go see that in theaters. What do you mean?
Bad Boys 2.
Nigga,
No,
Bad,
suck my dick.
It's-
Bad Boys 2 was the shit,
That's
bro. I'm
probably
I don't want to
my
go see
favorite.
it. I don't care. All this
Nigga,
member,
Bad Boys for Life was good, nigga.
all
You
this
tripping.
member berries bullshit, where you're just recycling our old shit that we used to love from the past. Like, oh, let's bring back Bad Boys. Fucking 30 years later, when Will Smith is 100 years old and Martin Lawrence has a gut, and dude, it's done. Fucking make a new movie. Don't bring back Bad Boys for Life now. Like,
tell you
it's
what,
too
though,
late.
yeah.
You should have done it 10 years ago.
I mean, Bad Boys 2.
Bad Boys 2 was tight.
My favorite movie has Eddie Murphy in it. So,
Which one is that? Harlem Nights?
no. My favorite movie of all time is Life. That is my shit.
Life.
I mean, that's a dope movie.
I love that movie.
That's a very good movie.
I love that movie.
Life.
Like, the story is dope. The way they go through life is dope. Like,
Yeah, I love that movie.
that
That's a
movie is
great
my
movie.
shit.
Yay. You gonna eat your cornbread?
Part 2 of my
All right,
killing
well,
spree gonna
so
start
Eddie
right
Murphy
here.
might start to fuck up as well. So we'll see.
I told
Yeah,
you.
he had
put
a-
out-
Because
he put out
everybody,
a bunch of shitty
no,
movies
I'm not.
too.
He hasn't
Yeah.
done it yet. He's working on it
He's working on it.
because Beverly
Coming
Hills
to
Cop
America
4 is
2.
Coming to America 2. That's ass.
Trash.
That's member berries.
Hey.
Beverly Hills Cop 4, more member berries.
Beverly Hills Cop 1 came out before all of us were
Exactly.
born.
Hey, I ain't
Exactly.
gonna lie. I went
And
back
those
on
movies are
HBO
dope.
Max, and I watched them on HBO
And you did a
Max.
trilogy.
Did you
did
like
3
the,
of them.
Did you
The
like
one,
the third
that
one?
was
Like where he's in the theme park
yeah.
with the
Yeah.
big ass
Yeah.
crazy gun?
I mean,
Like-
I haven't seen it since I was a kid,
yeah.
so it's been a while. But yeah, I mean, I remember
The heat
that
is
like,
on.
Happy, he had to like do that
Yeah.
fucking dance or whatever. Like, yeah, those movies were tight. But bro, it's over. You don't need to do Beverly Hills Cop 4.
Man, there's so many classic Eddie Murphy movies. One of my favorite ones has to be the one where he's like the fucking VP at like a fucking cosmetic store or some shit. It's Boomerang. Boomerang.
Oh yeah.
Boomerang.
Oh, I haven't seen that in forever.
Oh man, he fucked the old lady, and then the next day he went to work and he met the bad bitch. He's like, yeah, I'm the VP. She was like, that's weird because I'm the VP. He was like, nah, Lady Eloise. She was like, nigga, Lady Eloise has no pull. He was like, but Lady Eloise.
She's like like people say that. Shit.
I mean,
I'm
he
not
was-
wearing
And he panties my kiss. I said, oh shit.
that. Shit
I haven't
ridiculous.
seen Mr. Church.
Trash.
Is it trash?
I'm pretty sure it is. What's the IMDb rating on
I mean, that's what I'm trying to see.
0.8?
I'm gonna go with Crespo on this one.
I mean, I believe you, but right after that, or shortly after that, he did Dolomite, which was dope. He was dope as fuck in that.
I mean, so I'm not saying now. I'm saying like in the past.
Because that's his most recent thing was
Dolomite.
Dolomite
I wanna
is
watch
my
that. I wanna
name.
watch that.
If
I
you
might
were
watch
an
that tonight.
adult when
And then Coming to America too, or whatever, which was ass. And then he's going to go back to doing some ass.
if you were an adult when Dr. Dolittle came out, would it be ass? But we were kids
I
when
mean,
it came out, so it was
The
fun.
first one was cool. The after you started to did he even do the sequels?
He did 2. I think he did 2
And
and
then
3.
I don't think he did 3. I think they got somebody else.
They might. I know
Yeah, it
there's
was
a
the daughter
third
that
one.
did the third one, but I
Yeah.
didn't watch that one.
Oh,
I was
I
like,
got
fuck
you.
that.
But I didn't watch that one either. But I think I watched the first couple ones. Yeah, but I was a kid.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously, I mean, everybody, I guess, is gonna have some like.
Here, my thing is, it's
But-
almost it's like a fighter, almost like you
Yeah.
you need to know when. Not necessarily because you can stay in the game forever and keep making hits, but you can't.
Yeah.
You got to pick the right shit. And
I mean, I think you got to pick the right shit, but it's also how you play a character too.
That's
Because
true.
I mean, like when I watch like Denzel, like I just
That's what I'm
feel
saying, like, Denzel
that,
is-
that nigga fits every character he plays. Like he could be like, have you ever seen?
but is he very he's kind of himself
Right.
in every character
Have you ever
that
seen?
he plays?
You ever
though.
seen Fences?
I don't think so.
It came out in 2016, but it's about him in the 50s, and it's just like, growing up black in the 50s. But I watched that the other day, and like it's not an action movie or any of that. It's just Denzel, but it was dope as fuck. Like I hadn't seen it before, but it's just him like raising a family and like all this.
It's just
and
him
that.
like doing dishes.
But it's like
and
him.
like,
But it's like him being a.
being like,
being-
son.
But it's just him being like that crazy dad, like fucking sitting out back drinking all night, and then comes in his son's room and like
Yeah.
destroys
Just
everything.
smacks him up.
And yeah, like
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
then he like his wife finds out like after 30 years he got a bitch down the street pregnant and like, but he was about preaching that shit like he,
Man, one thing.
But-
Imagine back in the day, like before the internet and like cell phones, just kind of a side note, you could just have a whole nother family in like the town over.
Yeah.
And the likelihood of them bitches meeting each other is like
Bro,
0 to none. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
like
they made like a
niggas
whole,
probably did that shit all the time.
Bro, they made a whole movie on that shit. Like this one dude, because it's based on a true story. Like this dude, he eventually got caught, whatever. Like obviously, one of the families was just like, "What the fuck?" But they showed him like he'd be at like his main wife's house and taking care of her and stuff. And they didn't have any kids. It was just him and her. And then she thought he was like a business guy, so
he had to go off on business.
He'd be gone for a week, but he would just go. He'd just go 20 miles down the road, and then he's like, "I'm back from business," and they're like, "Oh, Daddy's home," and like, I'm just like, bro, do you know how fucking like
how
much
nigga get money though?
He
have a job.
He works. Like he was working, like he was doing actual job stuff. But bro, do you know how much like you'd have to manage and not
that's too much
get caught up and slip up, and then you got to remember what you told her and what you told them, and then all of that shit.
I would want to have to manage that. It's living a lie, kind of like.
But then, like one of the families finds out,
you got to constantly be like, "Oh shit, is that bitch? Oh fuck, oh, I thought that was that bitch for a second. No, nothing, baby, nothing. Hey,
she's
baby.
Like, Quincy.
Or one of the bitches
like, get away from me. I don't know this bitch.
The other girl live. I heard it's a nice store over there. Like, nah, fuck that store.
I heard that store is racist.
But yeah, I mean, back then, like, imagine, like,
yeah, if it was the 80s, like
nobody know.
What you gonna get her? They can't get a hold of you. Like,
but
you don't have a cell phone.
Also, like being an athlete,
you're gone.
Like being an athlete in the 80s and 90s, like. No one would ever know,
right?
Because
that's why that Magic Johnson show on HBO is so great.
They showed fucking Dennis Rodman just in the Philippines, just smashing everybody. And
I mean,
like,
you could probably still do that.
But I'm saying though,
in the
like,
Philippines today.
But you know what I mean? Like back then, like you could just smash Ghost. No one would ever.
Yeah,
know
they'd be like,
and then all of a sudden, one kid in the neighborhood looks way different from all the other kids.
Why is this Filipino kid 6'8"?
Right? Like, nigga.
Born 6'8" with tattoos.
Wait a minute, what the fuck? This nigga got fucking multicolored hair? What the fuck is going on?
I was born like this, don't judge me. Like, nigga.
I want to get rebounds.
But yeah, that shit would be crazy.
What Will Smith's first movie was?
What? Go.
6 Degrees of Separation.
That was his first movie?
And somebody put me up on that when I Am Legend had came out because I was like, man, this is such a dope movie. They was like, man, fuck Will Smith. And I was like, nigga, what? It was like, watch 6 Degrees of Separation. And I was like, all right.
Who said fuck Will Smith? When?
I can't remember. This is like when I was like in my
How dare you besmirch the name of Will Smith? Will Smith is a great guy. Wait a minute. Didn't we just say fuck Will Smith?
I think we did. I think the only
fuck Will Smith.
The only people you can't say fuck to is Denzel and Morgan Freeman.
Yeah. All right. I can agree with that, I guess.
But yeah, in that movie, Will Smith plays a con artist who like basically is taking advantage of this like rich, wealthy couple.
People do that all the time.
But this nigga is also on some Bati boy shit in that movie.
He's like
one scene, the homeowners come home.
Will Smith is giving up block a block
and shit. Yeah, and they walk in. This nigga is fucking doing butt stuff with a
doing butt stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're trying to get into acting, that's the only role they have.
Hey, you got to do butt stuff. You want this job, don't you, boy?
Guess who was one of the directors of that movie?
Who?
Sir Harvey Weinstein.
Quincy Jones.
Makes sense.
And don't you besmirch my name now.
You know who was also the director of the...
Was it Harvey Weinstein?
Prince of Bel-Air.
Hold up. Quincy Jones. Was it Harvey Weinstein?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay. It was Quincy Jones. Okay.
Quincy Jones.
Well, you didn't say I was wrong, so I
mean, there's some actors that I like that have done weird things in movies. Like,
yeah, but I like
Mysterio from Spider-Man. Fucking Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
He kissed the dude.
That's true. He did. He did the old. And he's like, I'm gonna. Why can't I quit you?
Mysterio.
From Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
He had
Jake Gyllenhaal. He was,
and then he was in Brokeback Mountain.
And he was doing cowboy stuff.
Yeah, he was riding. He was riding a horse, but it was a guy.
He was riding bareback.
It was up in them.
No saddle in this here stable, partner. Come on, buddy.
Like, you know what? I got to get up out of here.
Brewed in Golden, Colorado.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, I don't think Jake Gyllenhaal's a butt pirate, though. I think he just played one in a movie.
I'm pretty sure he's got a whole wife and shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta get that back,
Yeah.
I guess, you know?
All right,
You gotta get
Crespo.
that back broke.
You're up for an acting role. You're going to be in a movie. Hold on, before you speak, let me get the whole scenario out.
Uh-oh.
You've just got this great role. You're gonna have a starring role in a Hollywood like A-list movie. It's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be in the movie theaters,
Right.
like for sure.
Right.
And 6 figures at least though. But you need to you got to negotiate.
Okay.
But there is the role you're playing is a guy who at one point in his life becomes kind of confused and dabbles we have a couple of scenes in the movie where you need to dabble. You got to dabble
A little nibble now.
in the dark arts,
In the dark arts.
you know, butt stuff and possibly finesse sucking.
But it's
not real.
Stunt
it's
double.
not real.
You're not. There's no. I mean, no. It's got to be you. The way the camera angles have to be shot, but you're not. There's no
Hey,
penises
hey,
going
hey.
inside of you.
So one of my favorite.
It's a movie. You're not going to take the role.
One of my
Hold on,
favorite actors.
Hold on. You get to negotiate. Let's negotiate here. Come on, Crespo. We love you for this role. This is going to be a great fucking movie.
20 million.
You're going to fucking be a star, baby. After this one.
20 million.
No, whoa. We're talking 6 figures here. I mean, we're an unknown actor here. We got to get you in the door, baby. Come on.
900,000.
Hold on. Shut your fucking mouth, you Jew. You got your Jew lawyer here? You can't have him putting words in your ear now. Now, let's
50.
negotiate here. Now, these are just scenes, you know. We're going to do camera magic and
50 plus royalties.
and a little bit of CGI and there's going to be some scenes where you're engaging in some activities with a male.
I'm out.
Oh, God.
I'm out.
Baby, we need you.
Go get a bum off.
$800,000.
Go get a bum off.
$800,000.
$800,000 for this movie,
800
and you're going to be a star.
800,000 and you get $1,000 a day for per diem.
You're going to be an actor. You're the star of the movie.
I'm good.
$800,000 and you're not doing any gay stuff.
Yeah. I'm good.
You're not doing any gay stuff.
Wow.
Love-
It's just
love-
a
love you, though.
movie.
You are
Christian.
a stupid person.
I'm a
I would say.
Christian, man.
That Christianity has nothing to do with that. You're not breaking your Christian vows.
I mean, you're not technically doing anything gay.
You're doing a movie scene.
I'm good.
And there's some CGI where, I mean, when the movie comes out, it's going to look like you're getting butt fucked and like have a big old dick in your mouth. But you're not really doing it.
I'm good.
Hey.
I'll cater.
Hey.
I'll cater
Hey,
though.
I'll take that job.
I have a thing.
I'll cater. to
One
you,
of my
man.
favorite.
Nope, you're not allowed. You're
What?
kicked off the premises. You're
All right.
blackballed from the industry. You're never getting
Hey.
another role again.
Bet.
Hey, you like Pulp Fiction?
Hell yeah, I love Pulp Fiction.
You respect Ving Rhames?
Quincy knows exactly where I was
Huh?
going with this.
Huh? You respect Ving Rhames?
I saw Rosewood, of course. Ving Rhames.
All right, then.
All
I
right,
saw
then.
Baby Boy.
So, do you think
Ving Rhames is...
Listen, in '94, or '95 when that movie came out, when they said, because they laid the scene out for him,
Ving Rhames knew what he was getting into.
do you think he was like, nah?
No, I can't be butt
Well, he-
fucked on camera
He
now.
got his revenge at the end, though.
That's the movie.
You get your revenge at the end of the movie.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, we can work this out. But it's too late. You walked out.
Yeah, like everybody's at church, and then you walk in.
You walk in, he's like, I didn't like that gay shit we was doing earlier, and then you cut his head off with a sword.
I didn't like that gay shit we were doing. But Ving Rhames,
I'm a straight man.
What's that fucking movie where Ving Rhames was wearing drag the whole time? You know what the
I know what
fuck
you're
I'm
talking about.
talking
But yeah, he was a transformer.
Yeah, you ain't never seen that movie with Ving
Hell
Rhames?
no.
He wearing a whole dress, eyeliner,
Yeah.
the whole nine.
Oh God, no. Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't want to see
hey,
that.
Ving Rhames is getting that bag though.
Good for him. That's my nigga.
All right. And see, you after the butt fucking movie, you would have got to go on to be a fucking sweet, cool action star who fucking smashes all the bitches and saves the day and does karate to fucking save the world. And instead, and then everyone would be like, Crespo, oh my God, he's great. And they'd be like, hey, you know, Crespo did a movie where he was butt fucking that. Nah, I mean, it's whatever. It's not that big a deal. You see how fucking cool he was in fucking Karate King 3?
Karate King 3.
He's the king of the world with karate. But no, you missed out on all that because and $800,000 because you were so against a little bit of CGI penis in your mouth.
Oh, I'll cater to the event. Get the
No, you're fired. You are blackballed from the industry. You are not allowed to. You're kicked out of Los Angeles.
The only
if the
way you
police
can
catch
get-
you in Los Angeles, they shoot you on sight.
Unless
Yes.
That's for saying no.
Yes.
you have two options. You get shot or they take you to Harvey Weinstein's office.
Which is a
mean-
jail cell, and they close the curtain,
I can beat that nigga's ass. So I'm not worried about him.
but they fill you with fentanyl first.
Oh, God.
Oh shit.
So you just walk in like, and he's like, "Hey there, boy. Some fresh meat. I heard you was turning down Hollywood gigs."
Harvey Weinstein does all the cavity checks in jail.
Nah, I'm good.
What's in here? But yeah.
I'm gonna get that bag
Oh, shit.
You wanna get that bizag?
if I can negotiate no gay shit. Yeah, like I don't have to actually do gay shit. You can CGI all the wieners in my mouth you want
Right,
for
it's not
money.
like the fucking directors work for Pornhub.
Yeah, it's not a fucking full penetration scene like my legs in the air, like a dude pumping it in my ass. Like, it's a movie. It's rated R.
It's not rated TV.
Yeah, it's not rated X.
Oh my god.
They're like, oh, did we tell
Yeah.
you, by the way, we're the
Oh, we're a
producer?
porno studio, by the way. So this is real. Suck that cock. Like, wait, what?
You signed a contract.
You signed it.
You signed that contract, bitch. Get over here now, bitch.
Oh, God, that'd be horrible.
Yeah, it's a movie. I'll do a movie, especially if I get to kill the guy with a samurai sword afterwards.
Right? Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, come on. What the fuck else is going on?
I don't know who else I got in the topics. I put something else in there. I can't remember.
I don't know.
Well,
I'll look. Goddamn piece of shit. Obviously, there's still fucking VAR and shit.
Czar.
One thing that's interesting, I don't know if you guys have seen, I know Ben has been paying attention to this, but cryptocurrency has been on the rise, if you've noticed or not.
Okay.
Yeah. I heard a lot of it's been getting stolen.
I didn't hear about that, but
Yeah, they
I
said
wouldn't be surprised.
there's been a big thing where people
how,
have
though?
they
Like
kinda,
getting tricked out of their keys or something. That's the only way.
kind of like that, getting tricked out of their keys, and then people being able to find, like doing some encryption where they can find your password and then like transfer your
Yeah,
crypto to
I mean,
their shit.
I mean, it's not having your shit secured. I mean, like, yeah, if somebody had the password
Yeah.
to my phone and I had all my shit on Coinbase,
Yeah,
then yeah, and they got my phone, then
yeah.
it could get into it. Then yeah, you could easily just transfer all my shit to you.
Sell.
But I got my shit somewhere else. But
My shit behind a locked door. with a
So-
tank in front of it.
I didn't. Probably a lot of people didn't know this, but back in December, the Federal Reserve announced that they're going to start raising interest rates in this year, which has just recently started to take effect. The interest rates at the Federal Reserve have been raised, I think, like 0.25%, and they're suspected to raise it up to upwards of like 3% or so possibly within the next year, which essentially is like the price of money. It's like how much money it would cost for one bank to lend to another, and then in turn for like loans for borrowing money for people. So it wants to, if the interest rates are super high, then it would discourage people from borrowing a whole lot of money and encourage people to save, and because it tries to balance out fucking inflation. And as I'm sure everyone has fucking realized, inflation is getting out of fucking control. The price of everything is fucking skyrocketed. Like, I've watched like that. I buy that roast beef or whatever shit from that Walmart grocery store. You know, every now and again, every few weeks, a month or so, or whatever
Roast
the fuck.
beef, like sandwich meat.
Yeah, just roast beef sandwich meat. It's like the great value, like Walmart brand shit or whatever. When the like pandemic started, that shit was, I think, probably like $6 or something. It was, and it's the most expensive meat out of all the package because there's chicken and turkey and all that shit, and the chicken's like $4 or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
That shit is $10 for the pack now. I watched it go to like $6, $7, $8. It's $10 now, and the chicken is like $8.
Fuck.
Everything is way more expensive. Gas is crazy high. I mean, that trickles into everything, you know?
Yeah.
But because nobody has faith in the dollar and everybody's more getting potentially more save minded, cryptocurrencies are going up, which is, you know, possible.
I need my
way to make money
to go to $300.
Right? Oh my God. That would be insane.
Just $100. Shit.
But I mean, shit's getting crazy. I mean, you see Joe Biden the other day said there's going to be food shortages.
Brandon?
Yeah, Brandon. He came out and old Joey B came out and said there's going to be food shortages. So when the fuck has a president ever came out and said shortages? In America? Yeah. So
did that nigga specify? Like no more chicken?
No, he didn't say, well, there's not going to be any more. No, but I mean, he just said food shortages.
We're short on chicken.
So we don't know.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah, all the black people stuff.
What? The fuck?
Sorry, there's no more
snacks,
no more Kool-Aid or purple drink.
Mayonnaise is not coming back till October.
Oh shit!
All the white people would revolt.
You just see like
apple juice and mayonnaise will not be back till next year.
You just see fucking Joey B look out of his like presidential window, and there's just people out there pitchforks and
chicken.
But nuggets, I mean, who knows what the fuck that's gonna mean?
Apple slices. Starbucks won't be back till next year.
We're out of Dunkin' Roos.
We're out of no more Dunkaroos. Sorry,
everybody got a ride at that point, nigga.
We're running short on Dunkaroos and burrito coverings.
I ain't gonna lie. When I seen that at Walmart, a couple like when they brought that back, I was like, "Oh shit, nigga, Dunkaroos."
I don't think it ever went away.
Nigga, I don't know.
I mean, I just ain't ever looked for Dunkaroos since I was a kid.
I just seen it. I was like, nigga, one in the cart.
One in the cart.
Nigga, if I keep up to smoke a blunt, be like I'm 12 again.
Dunkaroos.
Take my time eating them too. Just a little bit of icing because I got to save some for the end.
But yeah, I mean, shit.
I get like a fuck ton of icing on it.
Even like AMC stock and shit like that, a lot of shit is going back up for some reason, which is interesting.
Yeah, I seen AMC because I got some of that and it went back up.
So I think.
Oh, where'd it go back up to?
I think like 22 or something like that, maybe, or I don't know, but it's interesting times.
Batman.
Well, I mean, we're in fucking kind of like war times a little bit. Like it's almost like Cold War type era.
Scroll down a little bit, man. I seen this shit on my feed, and I thought this shit was hilarious. That right there, the list of rules. So some little teenage bitch was working at her job, and her boss gave her this like set of fucking like some rules for their job or some shit. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, I think I've seen this before. It was, but so what? This girl got a job somewhere, and then her boss gave her a list of rules, and then her father was upset by it. I mean, did it say what her dad said or anything like that?
Oh, he just said that he had her quit the job and.
Okay, well, that's stupid. Well, here's this list of rules that this father was outraged by that this daughter was given at her new job. Rule 1, life is not fair. Get used to it. Rule 2, the world doesn't The world won't care about your self-esteem. The world will expect you to accomplish everything before you feel good about yourself. Rule 3, you will not make $60,000 a year right out of high school. You won't be a vice president with a car and a phone until you earn both. Rule 4, if you think your teacher is tough, wait till you get a boss. Rule 5, flipping burgers is not beneath your dignity. Grandparents had a different word for burger flipping. They called it opportunity. Rule 6, if you mess up, it's not your parents' fault, so don't whine about your mistakes. Learn from them. Rule number 7, before you were born, your parents weren't as boring as they are now. They got that way from paying bills, cleaning your clothes, and listening to you talk about how cool you thought they were. So before you save the rainforest from parasites of your parents' generation, try delousing the closet in your own room. I mean, that's good advice. Rule number 8, and there's 11 of these. Your school may have done away with winners and losers, but life has not. In some schools, they have abolished failing grades, and they will give you as many times as you want to get the right answer. This doesn't bear the slightest resemblance to anything in real life. Rule number 9, life is not divided into semesters. You do not get a summer off, and very few employers are interested in helping you find yourself. Do that on your own time.
That's kind of savage.
Right. Hey, but it's real. Like,
Hey, real shit though.
rule number 10, television is not real life. In real life, people actually have to leave the coffee shop and go to jobs.
Facts.
Rule number 11, be nice to nerds. Chances are you'll end up working for one.
So why
I
should
mean,
you get
what
butthurt
is-
about that?
Those are great rules to get at a job. If a boss gave me that, I'd be like, all right, that seems reasonable. Seems like you are a fucking reasonable person here. All right.
Rule number.
She was like, Dad, look what this motherfucker gave me.
life is not fair. It's supposed to be fair. I don't want to get used to it. Every Friday.
My baby girl's not gonna have no buddy tell them life's not fair.
Rule number 1, every Friday we do butt stuff.
Rule number 2, every employee must wear coochie cutters to work.
I'll be like, I quit. I don't know why I worked here. How come I didn't notice that when I walked in there?
Marcus, where's your coochie cutters?
I got on pants today. They're at the laundromat.
Go home and change now.
Like, fuck.
You're fired.
The job, they just give you a
You didn't come to work in
5
uniform.
pairs of coochie cutters. Like,
This is your uniform.
where the fuck do I work?
I just like cut the bottom part out so my dick flops around.
This
I
is
like
Burger
that.
Hut.
And get
They're
more
like, you
tips
see what
that way.
Crespo did? Everyone do that.
Get more tips that way.
Everyone cut the ball sack out of your coochie cutters.
Crespo, you get a raise.
Goddamn right I do. And my
We're
boss,
reporting. We're sending this up the corporate ladder.
goddamn right.
Everybody in there just shaking your hand. You're such a great employee.
Oh my God! Employee of the month. It's like all Crespo with his ass cheeks hanging out, like booty popping.
I feel like
Hell no.
I don't want to work here, nor do I want to shop here or eat here.
What
Whatever.
were those
we're at.
Instagram posts I put up there? Because I know those were something right there underneath the Kyrie story. What were those?
Instagram.
Please pull them up. Hopefully they pull up.
Let's see. I don't know if the shit's gonna fucking pull up.
Goddamn.
I tried to pull this shit up earlier, you know, wouldn't work. Do you remember what the fuck they were?
Let me see if I can pull them up on my phone.
You piece of shit. What is this shit about Kyrie Irving?
Oh, so he pretty much beat the NBA. They were trying to get him to be vaccinated in the state of New York, and he refused. So up until recently,
He
was only-
refused? Why?
He was like,
he
nigga.
just- he believed in himself. And
Well, I think you should. I think you should tell people to go fuck off.
Sir, no. I think you should listen to your government and what they advise and all the healthcare professionals.
I think I can take care of myself.
And
I'm
no,
not doing
no, Marcus, that's wrong. You can't take care of yourself. You're just not capable. You need the government and
the government.
they're professionals to they love you and they have your best interest
But they don't.
at heart. Yeah.
I think they just want my money.
No. Why would they want your money?
They take my money without me being able to
No.
even have a say so.
What are they gonna do
And then
with
they
your money?
then they distribute
That
my
wouldn't-
money to dumb shit. That
But
they
life is
like.
fair, though. Why would they do that?
Life's not fair, and it's fucked up.
They wouldn't just take from you.
They're like,
That wouldn't be
Marcus,
fair.
We
And
took
life is fair.
$100 at your paycheck so we could fund penguins.
No.
Fuck that.
No.
I need my check. I need all of it.
Happy Feet. I love that movie.
I
Give
should
all my. I would gladly give my entire paycheck to penguins.
fuck penguins.
If the government asked me for it, I would give it to them because
For
they
tax purposes,
because
people
they
like, hey, we're gonna take your money.
they
anyway.
know-
what your money go to. I'm like penguins.
they would do better with they're smarter than me. They would know how to do better with the money than I'm just a dumb citizen. I'm not a smart government guy.
Fuck that.
Hey, think about that though. Like as you're doing your taxes at the end of the year, you get to distribute, like to pick where you want your tax funds distributed. Like they give you options, like you can wildlife,
But see, they would never do that
community outreach programs.
because you know how many people.
But you're
Well, I
too
guess
you're
some people
not
would do
smart
it.
enough though to know how to use the money right. See, the government people they go to school and stuff like that, so they know how to use the money properly.
Fuck that shit.
So they use it right. If you got to choose where your money went, you would mess it up.
I would mess it up.
Yeah, they know better.
I'm pretty sure they fuck it up.
No,
I'm
what
get a
do you?
job at one of those electoral colleges. Them niggas was hiring. I heard.
Yeah, the electoral college is definitely hiring because it's a place that you can go to.
Yep.
That's where all of the professors of the electoral college reside.
What that mean?
You know what the
We go through
F word that means.
I think we go through this every time. First of all, you're
I
fired.
don't get paid.
You don't get what?
Yes, you do. The government has allocated
You ain't been
enough
getting your checks.
to you.
No.
You don't get your government
Told me Pussy
rations,
supposed to drop them off.
No,
your monthly rations of
sent
the
you-
government.
I sent you a W-2 for this.
Yeah,
A W-2.
You should be getting a check.
I get my 2 pounds of meat, my pound of flour, my butter, and a couple gallons of milk
Eggs.
for the month. Like
Government
the government
cheese.
takes care. They treat me good, bro.
You
You get your government O's. That's your
Yeah, that's the cereal. It's Uncle Sam's.
Uncle Sam's.
Sounds gross. Sounds like some fucking just like.
Uncle Sam's cardboard flakes.
Sounds like some frosted mini wheats without
Frosted
the
cardboard flakes.
without the frosted.
Yep.
Who the
Uncle
fuck
Sam's
eats
frosted
that?
cardboard flakes.
Unfrosted mini wheats.
That sounds gross as fuck.
Sounds like you gonna be
Giant, big ass unfrosted mini wheats. You know the ones that are like that fucking big. Like who the fuck you fit like 3 in a bowl? Yeah, like who does that?
Take all the moisture. You gotta drink a whole bottle
Yeah.
of water after each bite.
Hell to the no.
It's
Goddamn
been,
frosted.
This shit's
Or
been soaking
non-frosted,
in
that
milk.
It's just gonna scrape everything out of your intestines on its way out.
Oh, it hurts. It's like glass.
It's like eating Captain Crunch.
Nah, Captain Crunch is gas. Come on
It is
now.
gas,
but
but
it's
it's-
razor blades in your mouth.
You
But
gotta
it's
take your
good.
time.
Nah.
Gotta take.
You gotta be like, you gotta get a giant bite. Just be like, just have blood gushing out of your mouth.
You gotta get the oops all berries. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what I'm talking about. Why the fuck don't they just make the crunch things circles?
They do for the peanut butter Captain Crunch.
I know.
which is also fire.
But they got the regular ones that are fucking ninja stars.
Yeah, it's true.
Maybe somebody who works in.
They're like
the-
brand new shuriken shaped fucking Captain Crunch. Like,
Man, I ain't gonna
Just
stunt. I
fucking
love
scream.
Life cereal, the cinnamon Life.
yes,
cereal.
life is fucking gas.
y'all niggas-
Life.
Life.
If it's saying that song,
That's
well,
yeah. As soon as you open the box, you're like, life. They got Casey and JoJo on the box. Temperature like a grave.
I love
Eddie
that
Murphy and Martin Lawrence on the back.
That is my favorite
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, that movie's dope. I'm the baby.
That movie's so great.
I'm not your boss. Not anymore.
Oh,
I mean, I'm trying to think. What is a? There's been some pretty good ones. I'm trying to think of more than just this one, but like comedy duos in movies. What's been a better one than like Will Smith and Martin Lawrence?
Fucking Harlem
you,
Nights.
you mean Eddie Murphy and
I'm stupid. I got stupid ass Will Smith on the brain. Eddie
But
Murphy and
that-
Martin Lawrence,
that movie,
not Will
like,
Smith.
They just played two characters that bonded perfectly together. Like,
yeah. I mean, because they did
Like,
other
they're
movies
acting.
together, right? Didn't they? Isn't there
I'm-
other movies in life
No.
where they were? No,
I don't think so. I think it's the only movie they did together.
Maybe
I
I'm
mean,
tripping.
Harlem Nights had everybody, but everyone
Was
played
Eddie-
off of
or-
each other. But
Was Martin Lawrence in that in Harlem Nights?
No.
But that had Eddie Murphy, Charlie Murphy,
Richard
Fox,
Pryor,
Richard
and-
Pryor. It had everybody,
What's that
man.
nigga named Harris? Robin Harris.
Yeah, like he
Oh
was funny.
yeah,
Baby's
yeah,
Kids.
yeah.
Yeah, he was hilarious. Like that movie had a lot of dope. At the time, it had the kings of comedy at the time.
I mean, yeah,
Like-
Richard Pryor,
Like in
and,
'89,
yeah, Eddie
like
Murphy,
Red Fox, everybody, they were the kings of comedy in that era.
bro.
But
Eddie Murphy, I think, was like, I'm trying to remember. And when Eddie Murphy Raw came out, or Delirious, whichever one was his first one,
I think
I'll look it up here.
I think Delirious.
He was like 20
Yeah.
or something like that. Imagine there's like, what 20-year-old right now is like a comedian and just
Yeah.
huge like that and saying wild shit like Eddie Murphy was saying. I mean,
Nobody would because everybody's woke.
I mean, I mean, not everybody is, but I mean, anything that's
Yeah.
big and mainstream
Yeah.
corporate bullshit.
I mean, yeah, like
is.
I mean, for him to be able to do what he did and to be able to learn from the people he learned from, like, that's dope.
I mean, what was that shit? He's like, so when faggots be looking at your ass or whatever the fuck, like, he's saying
man.
shit about fags and like all kinds of shit. Like, you
Like,
couldn't say that shit now.
fuck no, they be
Have
having
a
some funny
HBO
shit.
special
That's
Like-
true.
Like,
talking about Mr. T getting fucked in the ass and shit. Like, oh my God.
fucking Mr. T.
Eddie Murphy was that nigga.
Yeah, but Life was, I think, his best movie.
Does Martin Lawrence and Dave Chappelle and Blue Streak count for anything? Not enough camera.
I mean,
time
that wasn't
together?
like,
A duo.
yeah, Dave Chappelle was like a side character in that movie.
I mean,
kinda.
other than that, like if you were to take like further back in the day, like Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder, like
yeah, I was kind of thinking that too.
they had some dope shit together.
Yeah, they did a few movies together.
Fucking but I don't know, as far as like comedy together, like playing off each other, yeah, like I think the Martin Lawrence and all of that shit was the best.
Say Ice Cube is a comedian, but Mike Epps and Ice Cube and Friday,
Ice Cube is not a comedian.
You talking about
next Friday and Friday.
I mean,
After
he's-
next.
oh you
I guess
was funny.
somewhat of a comedic actor. I mean, I'm not saying he's not funny,
Yeah.
but he's not a comedian.
who?
Ice Cube.
No, he was a good actor.
No, I'm saying yeah, it was cool, and Friday and shit like that was cool. I like Friday.
Ooh, never mind. I was gonna say.
But as far as like comedian, like being funny, like man, I see y'all.
You know
New
what I
York
watched?
City.
you know what I saw today that fucking cracked me up?
So
Fucking Due Date. Remember that movie Due Date with that motherfucker?
That sounds familiar, but
it's got
no.
that nigga with the beard.
Are you talking about Zach Galifianakis?
Zach Galifianakis
and
Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr.
yeah.
And there's because basically the whole premise of the movie is that Zach Galifianakis is a fucking moron.
which is in everything he plays.
Yeah,
which
and-
maybe he. I mean, no, he's not a fucking moron. He's funny.
Bro,
he's a funny comedian, but
his best.
he's good at playing a moron.
Yeah, he
But anyway, before you say what you want to say, in one scene in the movie, he's fucking like, I gotta go to sleep, and then fucking Robert Downey Jr. is going like to sleep, and then fucking Zach Galifianakis like starts ejaculating. He's like, "What the fuck you doing?" He was like, "This is how I go to sleep." He was like, "Man, can you at least not fucking be so loud?" And he like turns over and like tries to like ignore him, and he looks in the fucking back seat, and Zach Galifianakis' dog is like rubbing his dick too. Like he's like, "Your fucking dog's doing it too." He's like, "Stop it! Stop! Stop it out!" That's just fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
It's a pretty funny movie.
I'd say my favorite Zach Galifianakis movie is you ever seen The Campaign?
Yeah. Yes. Where it's like I may have
Oh,
been
yes.
drinking.
But he's sitting there
The
with
guy-
like his,
Fucking Will
like,
Ferrell.
when he's
Yeah.
sitting there with his wife and stuff.
Like,
like
in
his
God
kids
we
and
must trying to hand him that money.
that. Yeah, my favorite Will Ferrell movie is fucking Semi Pro. That shit is fucking hilarious.
Yes. I mean, I don't know if that's my favorite.
Jackie
It's hard to say,
Moon.
but yeah, that one's dope.
Hard to say. Another classic is Night at the Roxbury.
It is, but
What is love?
like just watching like semi-pro, he's like, "Hey man, we get them nachos." He's like, "I brought them," and then he like fucking like kicks them out of his hand. Oh shit, love me sexy, because they had. I mean, I don't watch too much basketball, but they had Will Ferrell dressed as Jackie Moon with the Tropics gear on.
Oh, for the Warriors,
warming up with like Klay Thompson and Steph Curry
That's
and
tight.
shit. That
That's
shit
tight.
had me like he had the eyeliner and everything. Like that shit had me fucking rolled.
All right. Well, I guess we can talk about this. It's a somewhat
deep voice in the middle.
a somewhat topical
doing?
Kansas City event or whatever.
Kansas City.
Tyreek Hill has been traded
been traded.
to? Who did he get traded to?
The fucking gayest logo team in the league.
The Miami
Dolphins?
Dolphins.
I'm like, it didn't even take me that long to think because I honestly didn't know. And Dolphins was the first thing.
Wasn't the Commanders?
I mean, no, that's a stupid team.
oh, it's not.
No.
Sounds pretty gay to me.
I
too.
mean, yeah, but the Dolphins just
fucking
have
gay.
I'd rather be a commander as a person sounds great, better than I'm a dolphin.
would
like,
you
if
want to
you
be in the
told
middle
me
of a
you
fucking
were-
ocean surrounded by dolphins?
Dolphins rape.
Dolphins do rape people.
That's
What would
pretty.
you what would
That's
you do
pretty
if you're in the ocean and
badass.
You got surrounded by dolphins. Would you be scared?
I'd be more scared if I was surrounded by lions.
I'd be more scared surrounded by dolphins.
Would
than-
you be more scared
if I was surrounded by commanders?
If we were all in Miami on vacation and we're out in the ocean and a bunch of dolphins surrounded us, or if we were in Detroit on vacation and a bunch of lions surrounded us?
You know what? I just
Mountain
realized.
lions?
lions,
like crack
big,
lions?
No, like big lions, like with manes and stuff.
Oh shit! They got lions in
Detroit Lions that smoke
Yeah.
crack. Yeah,
The
crack. They smoke crack, but they haven't in a
got-
while, and they're
They got
fiending
laid off
bad.
at GM and now
for
they
crack.
smoke crack.
yeah, like they were in the zoo and the zookeeper was me, and I just blew crack smoke in their face.
But they
every
haven't
day.
had crack in a while, and they really want it bad.
But
And they
then
think you got
But
it.
then I got fired for blowing crack in their face, and they're upset at everyone else.
Because they don't have access to crack anymore.
Yes.
Right, because I got fired.
And
And
I won't lie,
and they're
they
out.
mistake me
They've
for-
gotten loose because nobody
I
worked the
was
zoo
eating powdered
post.
donut earlier. I
So
was like,
what
oh,
they
that nigga's got
did,
some crack.
they made a deal with the monkeys. Monkeys escaped, let them out, and then they found you was the first.
They told the
person ran
monkeys they'd
into.
get crack for them. You know.
And then they saw you, and they was like, "We want our crack." And then you were
Get the
like,
fuck out of there. That's very scary.
"It is." But yeah, I mean, Tyreek
Can't
Hill
kill a
get
lion with a pistol.
what? I'm a firm believer. If you shoot anything in the face, you can kill it.
Enough times, yeah, and in the right place, yeah.
Okay, continue. Tyreek Hill, man,
But
sad story.
It definitely sucks. It definitely sucks. But Tyreek Hill has two options. It's either you stay with the Chiefs and you get paid what we're going to pay you, or you go get that bag somewhere else. He already accomplished everything with us. He won a Super Bowl. He did everything. He wanted his money. Now, do I think anything was going on like he didn't like Patrick Mahomes or him and Andy Reid didn't get along or any of that? No, because Andy Reid drafted him and he spent 6 years with him. After 4 years, when you become a free agent, he could have left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's true.
After 4 years, you know if you like someone or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And yeah, we did stick
You would
by
think
him
so.
because he was up for re-signing right
And
when
see,
that whole
yeah,
bullshit came
He was
up.
going to get a contract extension then. But all that shit came out and they were like, well, we don't know if you're going to jail, so we'll give you 50 instead of 100.
Oh yeah, what was he about to go to jail for?
Because his baby
Allegedly,
mama
he
said
said
that he broke his kid's
son's
arm.
arm.
That's right. Some old
So,
bullshit.
like if he were to get convicted of you broke your son's arm and you did that, he wouldn't be playing anymore.
Right.
So Chief stuck by him after he was, after he got not convicted of that, found out she was lying and everything. Then the
found
Chiefs
innocent.
were like, hey man, we'll give you a 3 for 50 with 35 guaranteed. So you make 35 million. His 3 years is up. What fucked up the market is the Raiders and the Jaguars giving out huge contracts. Now, Devontae Adams, worth it.
I mean, that's just
Like if you look at like receivers, like Devontae Adams is 1A, Tyreek is 1B. Okay?
what does that mean?
I mean, they're both equally like that's who you want on your team if you want
Yeah.
receivers.
Okay.
Is those two?
They're both
guys.
number
It's the
one.
top-
Yeah.
I
top
see.
three
I see what you're
receivers.
saying.
Yeah.
Because who would you else put up on that list? What, Cooper Kupp from last year?
I mean, Cooper's good, but I'm just saying overall who you'd want, Devontae or Tyreek. So Tyreek wanted that bag, and the Chiefs were like, "Hey man, I imagine they offered him somewhere around 16 a year, 17 a year, but Miami said we'll give you 30 a year with 72 guaranteed." And you got to think about it. You already got everything. Miami is a no income tax state. You're playing in nice weather. Who wouldn't?
I mean, I can't be mad at him for that.
So the Chiefs worked on an extension ever since for the last month have been working like, hey man. But he wanted his bag and he already has all his accomplishments.
Was he still under contract or
no? His contract was up next year.
Okay, so yeah.
If next year comes around and he balls out, you got to pay him even more money, and he's going to leave anyways. So, like the Chiefs, they're so good at doing, is getting rid of a player a year early. So, actually, it turns around. We got rid of Tyreek for 6 people. Those 6 people will be named at the end of next month. So
that's not. I mean, 1 guy for 6 guys. That's not a bad fucking.
I mean, because we'll get
deal.
4. We'll get 4 guys this year and 2 guys next year. So obviously, you can't replace Tyreek Hill. You can't do it.
Sucks.
It definitely sucks.
Yeah, but he's the fastest guy in the league, isn't he?
Yeah, but for somebody being a 5th round pick because of all the shit he had, because he got in trouble at Oklahoma State, so the Chiefs took a chance because no other team
What did he do
took
at
a chance.
Oklahoma State?
Again, beating up his girlfriend because she was pregnant and he punched her in the stomach.
Oh shit!
And then he got kicked out of Oklahoma State.
Nah, he probably didn't do it.
And then he went to Western Alabama. But he was in the 5th round. If the Chiefs don't take him, no one does. Because when you make it to the 5th round, it's almost like those guys don't even make the league. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, I don't know, but yeah.
But only a handful of guys from 5 and down.
Maybe you make the practice squad or some shit like that.
I mean, outside of Tom Brady and Antonio Brown, who else from the 5th round and down has been anybody?
Yeah, I
you know
couldn't
what I
tell you.
mean? Tom
I don't
Brady in
know.
the 6th, Antonio Brown in the 6th. You know, so
I couldn't tell you any of those stats.
we got a first, a second, like we got a bunch of shit. We can't pay Tyreek $30 million, pay Travis Kelce this much, but we can't pay our entire offense $200 million because the salary cap is only $208. So if everyone on offense makes,
Then you got $8 million for your defense.
you have $8 million for 42 other guys because you got to think about the backups.
Oh my god.
So, like I said, I have no problem with Tyreek leaving. We got what we got, and it's time for another.
Do you
Chiefs
think a
season.
salary cap is necessary?
Well, the salary cap, I think.
Some people got more money than others.
It depends because
Kind of keeps it fair.
But does it? I mean, I'm genuinely asking.
it does to an extent.
Because I mean,
it does to an
it's
extent.
kind of dumb. Like, well, I would like to get a new player, but I'd have to pay him this much.
Well, because that's how the salary cap is now, like baseball and basketball, because there's only like 12 guys on a team. They don't really have a salary cap. It's all about how much like those teams are worth and can they pay this person. They go off of actual like wealth. Because like if you look at the Royals, we're not a huge town team. Like the Royals are the Royals. But if the Yankees call, the Yankees are a big town team.
Yeah, they got more money.
Like they're worth like $6 billion.
but I mean, like the Patriots got more money
But
than
if you look at like,
the Chiefs.
but I think in football they use the salary cap just to keep it fair because that's just what they do.
I mean, but
if you look at-
it's not. The Patriots can only have so many players, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, right, but in football,
so they couldn't have all the best players.
But in football, they could have all the best players if all the players took cheap cuts. You know what I mean? Like, if everyone.
That's what I'm wondering. If
every-
Tyreek Hill was just like, well, shit. I mean, I'm good. Like, pay me $5 billion or whatever the fuck,
Right,
and so
right.
you could get some other good guy.
But-
and he's like, well, shit, yeah, pay me $3
but-
billion, and they just get together to be like,
right.
we're all gonna just take low
But see what
pay and have a baller ass team and win.
But what the salary cap though is where it fucks up. It's the owners going on a spending spree. So when free agency hits, you go, all right, who's available? Who can we pay? So the Jaguars, the best receiver that they could get was Christian Kirk. So Christian,
Who's that? Yeah, I don't know.
Christian Kirk hasn't even eclipsed 1,000 yards in a season from receiving. I think his most touchdowns is 5. And he played for the Cardinals, Arizona, for the last couple of years. The Jaguars gave him a 4 for $84 million.
$84 million, and Tyreek's only getting 30.
Well, no, Tyreek's getting 30 a season. So the Chiefs were going to give him didn't even equal to 84 because it's all about the guaranteed money, though. Also,
What's Tyreek Hill's guarantee?
so last year? So when Tyreek signed his contract, it was 3 years for $50 million with 35 guaranteed. So if that's you get
And he didn't
hurt,
get his
died,
guarantee
slapped,
because he got hurt, right?
No, you get all that 35. But
But he didn't get his. I mean, he didn't get his bonus. I mean,
the bonus, yes, you get some of that because.
but
they
didn't
wanna-
he not make quotas or something
No.
last season for something because he missed some games or?
No. He probably made close to the 50 because you get workout bonuses, you get fucking showing up on time bonuses,
That's so weird.
you get all kinds of shit. Like since they won the Super Bowl, you get incentives for that. Say you catch 2 touchdowns or something in a Super Bowl, you get extra money. If you do this, you get extra money. You do this, you get extra money.
That's tight.
Yeah.
You get so many sacks as a defender, you get extra money. You know what I mean? Like, but the price.
But
of
where
you-
does that money come from? If there's no, is that part of your
that comes from
contract?
the salary cap?
Yeah, so that
So-
comes out of the salary cap.
Right.
So you can't.
say both of you play on my team.
It's in your contract.
Right, but what if you
Well,
have a team
say both of you play on the Chiefs, right? And I'm the owner. I run the boat. So you both are doing good. You're on the minimum contracts. So you play 4 years both, but you do phenomenal and Crespo does shitty. So I sign you to the big contract and let Crespo go, and then he can sign somewhere else.
right? But say we're on the same team, and me and Crespo are both receivers or something,
Right.
and there's a bonus for catching so many touchdowns,
Right.
and let's say like our contract is like 10 million each or whatever the fuck.
Right.
But what if we just me and Crespo are like touchdown machines,
Right,
and we
so-
have all the touchdowns that
So,
anybody has ever had. What if
So
can they run
if-
out of money to pay us bonuses? Like we've got so many touchdowns,
because what
we
that
can't
money-
give you more money.
That money accrues to what your new contract is going to be. So if you both ball out and say now you're in the
You're like, well, me and
So-
Crespo both got 300
You're-
touchdowns apiece.
You're receiver 1, he's receiver 2. So at the end of the day, when it comes to management, they go, all right, so who can we pay and who do we believe is going to keep doing the production? So if I go, all
so
right,
you're not getting a
so-
bonus for just. All
mean,
right, I
you-
got 9 touchdowns. Here's your
You-
money.
You get incentive bonuses. Like you get incentives. Like
right,
Chris
but
Jones last year.
after so many touchdowns.
well, yeah. I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
I-
Like if it was just something wild,
Shut up.
like
Yeah.
me and Crespo both have fucking
yeah.
300 touchdowns or some shit like
Yeah,
something
then-
insane.
Well, that'll just your bonus for that year will stop at a certain point.
Right.
But
so they can't
those
pay us. They can't just
accolades-
keep. They'd be like, well, we got to keep you. Like
Right.
we would have more bargaining power next contract.
right, but if I can't pay both of you $30 million a season because I need other players, so it's like, do we keep Quincy or do we keep Crespo?
So they would have to let one of us go. If you could be so good that they can't afford you anymore.
And that's exactly what happened with Tyreek Hill.
That's so stupid.
He was so good that
we can't really afford
him
him anymore because of the salary cap.
Well, because we have other people we're
They
paying.
had to make it
Because of the salary
with
cap, because
Tyreek
if-
or,
yeah,
Travis
if-
Kelce.
It's not like the Chiefs organization
Yeah,
couldn't pay him that money.
it's because of the business. Yes, the Chiefs
but because
would've-
they are not allowed to
But
pay
now,
him that money.
if it's like baseball and it's like all that shit, baseball they give people crazy contracts. Like there was one dude who got a 10-year, $325 million contract.
Goddamn.
325, and baseball is fully guaranteed. So you could get hit by a bus tomorrow and break both legs,
And you still get that guap.
and you still get $325 million.
Goddamn.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just
Yeah, I mean it sucks, but whatever. You know,
It
I don't
def-
really give that much of a fuck about football.
it definitely
anyway,
sucks. Like I watch football, but as a kid, I'd probably be like, "What the fuck?" Like
Yeah.
you don't understand.
But you understand now.
Understanding the business and how it works, like. You know, it wasn't like the Marcus Peters situation where he was just all pissed off at the Chiefs and we were just like, all right, well, we're going to trade you because you're leaving anyways. But Tyreek wanted that bag. And I mean, I don't blame him. Like, it sucks. You can go play for the Dolphins, but when
Dolphins and the whale.
when players leave good teams to go play for bad teams because of money, it normally translates to bad.
I mean, yeah, is Tyreek Hill alone gonna make the take the Dolphins to the Super Bowl?
You know who their quarterback
Highly
is?
I mean, the
doubtful.
Dolphins went from a 2.5-star team
To like a 3-star team,
to a 3-star team.
right? Which one player doesn't generally give you half a star, but Tyreek Hill can
Right.
give you. They can take you from a 4.5 team to a fucking 5-star team
Right.
with just Tyreek Hill. But if you're 2.5 stars
Because-
and going to 3 stars, okay, you're better. You're working your way there, but
I mean, it definitely sucks. But the Chiefs are
The
building
Dolphins
depth.
weren't
and-
bad last year. They were decent. They were making progressive.
The
strides.
Dolphins
They had
were
some
good.
exciting games.
But where the problem lies
Their quarterback.
is now they have a new head coach. Brian Flores was good.
Yes,
I
they
liked
should've
Brian
kept him.
Flores. But now that he's gone, they got some other guy. And just because you have a bunch of good players doesn't mean you know what the fuck you're doing.
that's kind of true. Ben brings up a good point though too. Like defenses will have to, instead of just everybody cover Tyreek Hill,
Yeah.
now they'll
Well-
have to wonder like, well, now
that-
what do we do?
That's the
You know what I'm
thing.
saying? So they'll have to
And-
make adjustments to the Chiefs.
And that's what I said. Like the Chiefs were a brand new team next year. The dynasty of what we did, it's over. The Legion of Zoom is done. It's gone. This is a new football team.
Yeah. I mean, it's Patrick Mahomes,
and so
but
now
it's not going super deep
Now
with-
the dynasty is starting over.
All I know is, big fella, we've made some very questionable free agent signings.
Yes, but those free agents
Juju Smith-Schuster,
Yes, but there's you have.
Vandale Scantling, and now Ronald Jones.
I like Ronald Jones. He's only 24. He's a beast. Like he's a downhill beast. Like
So does that mean we get rid of the fumble machine that's Clyde Edwards-Helaire?
Clyde fumbled twice last year.
He fumbled too much.
That's twice.
Twice,
Ronald
too-
Jones
twice too
fumbled
many.
twice last year.
sounds like it's not that big a deal.
Twice isn't a lot. He fumbled once and against the Ravens. That cost us the game, but we also played like shit. So if you think about it, a lot of people are like, oh my God, Tyreek this. Like, I love Tyreek. He is a deafing game changer. But we have to fix our defense.
Oh, for sure.
We barely beat a bunch of bums all year. And last year. We almost lost to the fucking Falcons.
It's true.
So with that being said, and you know the only reason we won?
Who's the Falcons quarterback now?
Who is it now?
Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, man, I'm happy for Marcus Mariota.
Good for him.
You know, because now Matt Ryan is on his way to Indianapolis.
Oh, Indiana. Oh.
But
What's up with the
like I
Colts
said-
like just picking up old niggas now?
Well,
they didn't
because-
want to keep Peyton
because-
Manning back in the day, but now y'all want to pick up a bunch of old
Because
niggas.
Andrew Luck was the next best thing. And if your quarterback had a couple of neck surgeries, you'd be like, I don't know if I want to keep you, nigga. Like, it's a business decision. But,
look, he just retired.
yes, but
Yeah, he was like,
Andrew Luck
"Eh,
was
I ain't
the-
trying to get
but-
2 neck
but
surgeries
The
and
Colts
shit."
knew that they were going to get Andrew Luck with the first pick.
Oh, for sure.
That's who they knew. So they were like, he's the best quarterback. We're taking him. But then he retired. Otherwise, he'd still be their fucking quarterback.
It's true.
So at the end of the day, the only 2 quarterbacks who are available, you have 3 choices if you're the Colts: Matt Ryan, Baker Mayfield, or a rando that you draft.
Roll the dice on
What
a
about Gardner
rando.
Minshew?
Huh?
What about Gardner Minshew?
Take a lap.
You don't like him?
No,
Okay.
he's decent, but he's not the guy I want leading the boat.
You don't think he's better than Jared Goff?
I'd rather have Jared Goff.
Okay. Whatever you say. Yes, sir.
Whatever you say goes.
What's up with that
But-
animal abuse video that you had up there? What's that about? Do we have a translation for that?
No, I don't think we do. I mean, I don't even know if we fucking play videos anymore like that, you know, which is ass.
Oh shit! Everybody, Will Smith has offered an apology to Chris Rock.
Oh, wow.
Oh wait, I thought that was exciting news. Sorry.
I mean,
In other
it
news,
figures,
No
like, you know what I'm
wife's
saying? Like,
name.
that's exactly
I was
what
just
you
trying
would
to be
do.
funny.
And then Chris Rock is going to come out and be like, oh, well, no hard feelings or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Let's
I
do a
was-
movie
I was
together.
just
right.
trying to be
And they're
funny.
going to be like buddy later.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I don't watch baseball.
This is a stunt.
right. I don't watch baseball, but the Royals won 19-9 today.
Holy shit. Goddamn.
When's the last time you seen a 19-9 like like shit?
Man, what happened to the Royals, man? We were like good for like 2 years, and it was like,
This is what happens. Same thing that's going to happen to the Chiefs. When everybody on the team is good, all the other teams go, you like money? And you go,
I like money.
You go, oh, wait for it. I'm not ready. It's coming. They go,
Oh, I like money.
because that's what happens when you have a good team. Like when you have a good team like the Chiefs, everyone performs well. And then everybody wants those players. So they pay those players as much money as they can. Like I said, if a college down the street from where you work offered you, hey, Crespo, we'll give you an extra and Tyreek Hill's equivalents, we'll give you an extra $20 an hour. You'd go, see y'all.
Deuces.
Even if you'd been there 10 years.
Oh, I like money.
Because you like money. But you've given, like I said, Tyreek gave everything to the Chiefs. I have no ill will. Go get your bag, nigga. 72 guaranteed, big fella. You know what you can buy in Miami for $72 million?
A lot.
A lot of shit.
A lot of lettuce.
That's a lot of lettuce. But like I said, man, like you've already accomplished everything.
Yeah.
You won a Super Bowl. You did it all. But
Be mad about it.
Chiefs ain't done. You know why? Because we got 15, and we about to tear the fuck up this year. But our defense is gonna get better, big fella.
Old Patty
Do we let
Mahomes.
the Honey Badger go as well?
Yeah,
Damn.
big fella.
Are we gonna get Bobby Wagner?
No,
Oh, why not?
because he's old. I think he'd be a good addition, but he's not gonna come here. He's gonna go to the Rams, where everybody goes. The Rams is the retirement home for players. They just happen to put it together.
LeVar Miller left there. He went to the Buffalo Bills.
That's because they gave him $120 million. Big fella,
How much of that was guaranteed?
They gave him 45 up front.
Holy shit.
Damn.
Big fella, if like I said,
I had to get fresh that day. Like, bitch, I'm about to go pick up a $45 million check.
could
Bitch,
you
put-
imagine going
put all
and
my
picking
jewelry
up
on,
a
bitch. I'm
$45
rich.
I mean, it's
million
probably like
check?
a transfer or some shit,
Well-
or like, but looking at waiting for your shit to go through, like, bam, 45 mil.
But I mean,
Could
obviously,
you imagine?
Ooh, I
Like-
could not.
Nigga, you going straight
I mean,
to
I
the
could.
Nissan dealership, ain't you, to customize a fucking GTR?
Well, maybe.
You
Maybe that won't be the first place I go, but
big fella,
I will
if
be getting
if,
one.
If I were to get that kind of money, I'm gonna go home. Well, first I'm gonna wait for my transfer to hit. Go back to the bank, ask them for $1 million in $100 bills. Then I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna dig a pit like Scrooge McDuck, and I'm gonna dive in that motherfucker.
and
tight.
you're gonna fill it with coins and break your neck.
No, just dollar bills. People
Like
go
dollar
like,
Sacagawea
like
coins.
big fella, I'm be in the backyard making money angels, just like what you want, nigga.
Just butt naked in a pit of money.
Just like what you want.
Man.
All right, well, shit, we can wrap this shit up here. You
I'm
know
just
what I'm
saying,
saying?
man. 45 up front.
That's a lot of lettuce.
Big fella, they be lucky I show up to work next week. He ain't
Roll
gonna
up
play
gas.
6 years. Shit. I'm just saying, NFL money is insane. To play football.
That's
Hey, you want 120 million? Come play for the Dolphins.
okay. Thanks for checking us out, y'all. Another one in the bag. Roll up gas. Appreciate if you hit us with that like and subscribe. We
Next
be back
week, we're
next
going to
week.
show Crespo's movie of him doing gay things.
and he really did it, folks.
He got 800.
Roll up gas. We out.